they started in a warehouse.
We really need to get out of this warehouse. As you can hear, behind us, a neighbour is pumping hardstyle, very loud, and we need to record today.
Then they upgraded to a garage.
No, it was a studio, not a garage.
It was literally a brick garage in Frankston. Because we're in your garage.
This is a studio.
This is a brick wall behind us.
don't know
Please
what you're
go
talking about.
bang on the roller door.
Okay.
Which isn't really an upgrade.
No, true. All right. Well, now the boys are finally in their own custom-built Luke and Lewis studio.
Situated in an even bigger garage.
This is a studio now.
No, it was literally a car showroom before us.
Yeah, but they sold luxury cars, so at the very least, it's a luxury garage now.
Okay, deal.
And now, coming to you live.
It's obviously pre-recorded. It's a
Okay,
podcast.
coming to you pre-recorded, it's the Luke and Lewis show from their brand new set that isn't a studio but is in a luxury garage.
This is Luke and Lewis, Season 3.
Welcome to the brand new studio. Welcome to Season 3 of the Luke and Lewis show. How exciting. How good
Very
does this look?
exciting,
Welcome,
brand
everyone.
new set.
Welcome.
Come on, you guys are our studio audience. You have to clap.
You must applaud. We're going to install a big applause sign in the back there. We haven't even installed our own sign yet. It's just sitting on the shelf there, but that will be done.
Guys, welcome to Season 3.
Yes.
Now, this is usually when most shows hit their stride.
Yeah.
I cannot promise this for our show.
We can promise episodes and a new season
Yeah.
and a new studio, but whether we will rise to the occasion and
Yeah.
rise to the quality of our brand new studio is yet to be seen.
For those who may be new, just having a sticky beak of, oh, what's their new set look like?
Yes, it is better than your studio.
It's better than yours.
Tom and Frenchie. Oh, we got a green screen. Cool, bro. Get some wood. Huh? That's real. If I touch that, is that ripple?
Dude,
That's
do
real.
not that that paint
That's
is
still wet.
That paint is wet
Yeah.
because this is a very new studio and that wall almost fell down.
Yeah, okay, but was it a green screen? No.
But for those who may be new and haven't really got a vibe of our show yet, we are quantity over quality.
Well, no, don't tell them that.
What?
Let them find that out
No.
after 5 episodes. They
People-
buy some tickets, t-shirt.
I disagree. People respect honesty.
Okay.
And they go, wow, these guys may not be good, but they're authentic.
at least they're telling the truth. That's
Yeah.
good. So welcome, guys.
But we should probably walk audio listeners because the experience won't change for them.
No.
Will it? So I feel like we should quickly walk audio listeners through the set. So it's a brand new set.
Yep.
We're on new chairs, way comfier than the Frankston chairs.
I got so sick of our dentist chairs from the last set. I
Yeah.
honestly think they gave me back problems. Sitting in them all the time, not having a desk in the studio.
I think the fact that you're 6'8" life gives you back problems. I
Yeah,
wouldn't leave.
but do you think the dentist chairs helped?
No, they didn't help. These ones are so comfy, I may be caught snoozing in them. Not today. I'm excited about today's episode, but once we get back into like the run of the mill, another week, another episode.
A lot of new people are going to listen to this, and you're already talking about how the show sucks, and one episode you might fall asleep.
Yeah, but as I've already said, everyone will be like, this guy's real.
That's what you're going for, like
Yeah.
real shit.
Yeah.
But that's the problem with that is a lot of people that talk about how real they are, they have a really interesting life, and sometimes they've got a criminal background, they've been through some shit. You being real is just you being like, oh, I went to Cotton On, got 3 t-shirts
not even that.
for $60.
I'm just bad at comedy and I like to take naps.
Okay, well,
And
I'm
everyone's
here,
like, pretty relatable.
and you can get tickets
I mean,
at lukeangel.com.
Yeah, you can see our comment section. There's a lot of people in there who are bad at comedy and also are asleep half the fucking time because
Yep.
none of them make sense.
That's okay.
So I think that's 50% of our YouTube audience is
Okay.
bad at comedy and loves naps.
You know what? And judging by a lot of the emails we get from the listeners,
Yeah.
you're 100% correct there. So
Yes.
continue, mate. Guys, the podcast sucks, and welcome.
So, behind us we have our old No Track album from the radio.
Yeah.
We have my You Don't Know Me sunglasses because I'm mad like
Is that a
that.
Mr. Beast video?
Nah, it's Jackson O'Doherty's video.
that's right, yeah.
Original concept.
Yeah, that's true.
Savoys,
Yeah.
because another radio
Greatest
reference.
Bicky in the world.
And then we just have a bunch of other nerdy shit, a couple of loogies,
Yeah.
Shrek toy.
We have a WWE belt, which Luke did not bring, I didn't bring, and
not
neither did the
ours.
other boys. We don't know how it got on the set. We're just going to leave it there until it gets taken from us.
Yeah. Someone told me it was John Cena's.
Yeah.
But
Well, that's why we didn't see anyone put it here.
yeah, that explains the mystery. But yeah, it's super cool. And we probably should say, so we're working with, are we allowed to say? Yeah.
Yeah, we can say that. We're working with the Misfits. This is in the new Misfits compound. It's
Luxury garage.
but how much cooler does compound sound? Misfits compound sounds a lot cooler than guy who used to sell nice cars.
It sounds too military.
Yeah, that's true.
It was a car showroom that's now been converted into a bunch of studio
But
spaces.
it wasn't just a car studio here. It's a lot more than just a car studio. The guy, whoever who owns this, he still owns it. He just doesn't run his business from it. He rents it out. The guy who owns this place, this is sure, he sold cars on the side, but if you go around the back, it is clearly mainly a fuck den.
It's 100% a fuck den. We can put some pics in. So essentially, there's a house next to us. It's like a living space.
It's not a living space. It's a fuck den.
It's a fuck den.
You need to be real specific about it. You
Christian
walk in,
Grey-esque.
mate, I can smell pussy in there still, and all they've been doing since they moved in is smoke weed in there. It
Dude.
still mainly smells like pussy.
We gave a tour to one of our friends who's a comedian, Joseph Green, the other day, and he was in this bathroom that has a big bath, a double shower.
Double shower. That's what really
and no
clicked it.
door on the toilet, just an open plan bathroom.
Yeah.
And Joseph walks in, he goes, before I said it was a fuck den, he goes, I can smell the fuck energy in here. Literally said that. And I go, right? Because you walk in and there's a fireplace. And it was definitely one of those rooms where you flick on the fireplace and then that saxophone song comes on and goes, doo-doo-doo, Careless Whisperer.
And before that, though, you walk the girl in past the Lamborghinis that you're selling.
Yeah.
So she's already impressed. And then you take her to the fuck den, it's over. That's really how you know that the man fucks, is that there's zero privacy in the bathroom. You've got to be into some weird sex stuff if seeing a stranger poo just doesn't even faze you. You know? When they were building this, I knocked on the door and a builder was in there. Was like, oh, occupied, right?
Yeah, there's no lock on the door either.
No locks.
No locks around here.
No
it's
privacy
very
at all.
open plan living. But have you noticed as well? This place is great. I do not want to come in first episode and poo-poo it at all.
But I will.
But it does look like a kind of place, just got all the lights and they got a bunch of studios and random curtains in here now. It looks like a place where they shoot high budget porn.
Yeah, not bad.
Not
porn.
like gross motel room porn.
No, we would never say that the Misfits would do that type of stuff. That's gross.
But
We're
high
talking
budget.
high
We're talking
class. The
the
type of porn that women love.
Sure.
You know? That high stuff that has a good story that's believable, and there's no pizza delivery guys at all. Zero delivery dudes.
Yeah.
No plumbers.
Oh, the occasional plumber.
Maybe one plumber, but it's a female plumber.
Well, yeah, just to describe the energy of the place, it's much nicer than Frankston.
Oh, yeah. And it's not Frankston.
But I want you to know that there's still a lot of, now there's fuck den energy in here.
Yeah.
So if you ever get a horny vibe from the show, it's not us.
It's the guy that used to own it.
The aroma.
Yeah.
It's
It's
the pussy that we
I
can
think
smell.
that our podcast might turn into one of
High
those
budget porn.
Yeah, well, that's not where I was going, but
Okay.
maybe down the line we could get there.
Great.
I was thinking it could be one of those those disgusting sex advice podcasts where it's always two chicks and they just talk about sex in way too graphic detail.
Yeah.
That could be our show.
I think that's my least favorite genre of podcast.
Two chicks who talk honestly about sex, and girls are like, oh my God, this has never been done before.
It's very hypocritical because I have a Patreon-only podcast with my girlfriend that really runs the gauntlet of being that every single week, actually.
And also, can two white guys who have a podcast that's about absolutely fucking nothing and a little bit of comedy
can't judge.
trash any other genre?
No, because
for
at
being
least
unoriginal.
at least they have a niche or a reason to listen. What's the reason to listen to this?
Now, fucked Dan energy.
Fuck then.
Fucked energy. Fucked energy.
just fucked energy.
Just
That's
fucked. Shorten it. Do you know what? Fuck. That's why. Have you heard Luke and Lewis? No. What's it about? Fuck. I'm in. I'm sold.
it. Yeah.
So I think, Luke, because, we've obviously we've moved into this place where we're being handled by the Misfits. We didn't pay for
Not
any of
physically,
this. No,
financially.
not yet, hopefully. But, you know.
Because fuck, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, there's a double shower. We need to get some use out of it.
Yeah.
What I think that we should do is obviously the Misfits have weirdly become very important to us.
And for those who don't know, they are an online gaming group.
Yeah, you sounded very unsure about that.
Well, I don't.
As someone who is now literally working very closely with the Misfits and their whole organization, you would think
we're really working with the management.
Yeah, the Misfits management.
It's different. I think that might be hard for people to understand, but the Misfits, the online YouTube group, is run by Misfits management, which is a separate
MMG.
group. MMG
is what it's called. Not Maybach Music Group. That's Rick Ross's business, but still the same initials. But I was thinking, Luke, because obviously the Misfits are so important to us, you obviously would know all of them.
I'm gonna be very nice to all of them.
You're going to be very nice to all of them.
I
So
don't-
you, obviously you know who they are. Like you've
Yeah.
you've at least.
I met a couple.
I'd say that we've probably known
them.
about this happening for like almost a year. Like it's been kind of spoken about.
They all came to my show 2019.
Yeah, they all came
in
to your
2019.
show. Yeah, that's right. And so you.
But I didn't meet them that night. I was too busy crying.
Obviously, but that's fine because, if we were in business talks, you would have at least, within about 6 to 8 months of us talking about this, you would have at least taken the time to Google the members and find out.
You know
who they
that
are.
that I'm flat out.
You're so busy, you couldn't even Bing it. DuckDuckGo?
Mate, during the pandemic last year, I had a lot on. During that 6-month lockdown, I didn't actually get time.
You know what? I think that for you to get to this stage and not know who they are, that's so ridiculous. And I have so much faith that you would have done your research with who we're working with that I'd like to play a game.
And now it's time to play Guess That Member.
That's right, Luke
no.
Kitchell. We're going to be playing Guess That Member.
Hang on. Is this of the Misfits?
Yeah, guess.
Well, I think a lot of our audience may not know who they are. I actually wasn't familiar with them
Well,
before.
I would say that
this.
most of our audience isn't currently in a business partnership with them. Is that fair to say?
So am I. But to be fair, I'm just not in that YouTube gaming world because they're like streamer gamers.
Yeah.
I'm not even. I didn't even know who Max Mofo was.
Yeah.
I thought he was just your friend Max.
Yeah.
You were like used to be like my friend Max, and I was like, he must have gone to high school with him.
No, but that's fine.
And apparently, like Max, I know him now. He's huge.
Yeah, that's fine. But like you would think like working, they're literally just over there.
I know. I
next
met
door.
2 of them today. They're lovely.
Yeah, and how many are there?
Oh, there's a few. There's more than I can keep count of.
Okay.
They're kind of like BTS. You know those supergroups where you're like,
Yeah.
how are you splitting this fucking 9 ways?
Yeah,
You know?
yeah. How do they make money?
Huh? Record.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
They were like, boys, you should be recording the episode.
Okay. Well,
It's a podcast.
first round, I printed out pictures.
I think we are, by the way, we are still recording.
I
It's
hope
all
so.
good.
I printed out pictures of all the Misfits. This is round 1 of the show.
Yeah?
Round 1, mate. I'll give you an easy one for you. Who is this?
Oh, that's Swagger Souls.
Correct. Well done.
Thank you. Because
that's
he has a
wrong buzzer.
very deep voice.
Well, that's the wrong.
What was that?
that was this. Sorry. Wrong sound
That's a
effect.
fart.
I don't know how this works.
A very sloppy one.
There you go, mate.
you.
Correct. That's,
From now on, I'd like to be rewarded with a sloppy fart if I get one right.
Okay, all right. Well,
And the reason why I know Swagger is because we talked about him once on the show because you did a crowd surf or something.
yes, that's
Rings a
right.
bell. Yeah, and he has quite a deep voice.
Literally rings a bell.
Great.
All right. Next up, who is this?
Hang on, have you thrown like people who aren't in the group in there?
This guy is definitely in the group.
Dude, that guy looks like me if I took more pride
In your appearance.
in my appearance.
Yeah. Correct. Name.
Do they?
I will accept
hang on.
real name or screen name.
What's a popular name? John
McCreamy.
McCreamy.
Yeah. You don't know either?
It's
Come on, guys. We've known about this for months. I didn't know who the guy was. I Googled it.
Hang on. So are these members of the Misfits?
Yes.
The YouTube group.
Yes.
How many of them are there?
You'll find out. Next up, who is
McCreamy.
this?
Oh, I met Toby this morning.
Correct.
Toby. And I watched you stream with her.
Yes,
as well.
that's right. Correct. And correct gender. Well done. Very progressive.
Thank you.
And now, next up, who is this?
Oh, I know. He follows me on Instagram.
Came to see your show.
Yes.
First guy, this is the guy that reached out to us first. This guy is kind of the reason why this is happening.
Yes, and he rhymes with Misfits.
Correct. Well
That's
done.
what he was. Why I thought they were called the Misfits.
Yeah, I think
Because his
that's
name's
just a coincidence.
Fitz.
I don't know why that is.
Yeah, I've never met him though, so pretty good that I knew.
Okay.
Oh, I'm doing great. I'm like I got 3 of them right.
Yeah.
You thought I'd do way worse at this, didn't you?
Oh yeah, you're doing very well.
Thank you.
Next up, unfortunately, another easy one for you. If you don't get this, you are very rude.
We met him an hour ago.
You met him an
his
hour.
name-
Now, yesterday you wouldn't have got this, but today, because you've met this man, what's his name?
Can I just point out? Also looks a lot like me. Don't you reckon? Like, watch these comment section. Go, they're all just copy paste versions and more successful versions of
They're
Luke.
all either heavier or lighter versions of you.
Mason.
Whoa, well done.
Yes.
Next up, who is this?
That they're not in the Misfits.
No?
Should I know who that is?
Correct. They're not in the Misfits.
Who
Well
was
done.
that?
That's Call Me Carson.
Did they get cancelled?
Yeah.
I saw KSI did a video on that person. I saw
Really?
that on my trending this week or something.
Oh, there you go.
Who's
Well,
that?
Call Me Carson.
Is his name Carson?
He sent me a bunch of merch so he could sell T-shirts before he got cancelled.
Yeah. And then you posted a picture of his merch.
Yeah, and then
And then a
3
week
days
later-
later, they were like, "All right, drop it," and he was out.
Yeah, right.
At least he got his T-shirt sales. And finally, you've also met this person. Who is this?
I've 100% not met that person.
Haven't you?
Maybe I have.
I've met that person.
Oh no, Ruben met this person. Who is this?
Dude, I'm gonna be honest. They all look like different versions of each other. The Mason,
Yeah.
the other guy I didn't know, and this guy, they're the same person.
Yeah, they are. They are correct. They're
Yeah,
the same guy.
great.
That's not bad. 3 out of 4, and you identified the fake member.
So they split the money
3 out of
7 ways.
6.
6 ways.
Yeah, 6 ways. Yeah, but Luke, I would say unlike you and me, they make money.
Well, they make
They
10
have money to split.
They make 10 times more money.
Yeah.
Probably more.
Well, actually, that would still be 0.
True. You have to make something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's easy to go, oh, you got to split it 6 ways.
Yeah, but we're giving off the illusion that we're doing quite well.
yeah, but guys, Misfits paid for all this stuff.
Yeah.
So not only are they splitting it 6 ways, now they're going to split it 2 more ways with our set. Not us, just our set.
Are you going to tell Luke who that last member was?
Matt.
Oh, did you know?
Yeah, I'm notorious. He's the most notorious member.
Cool. Speaking of not making money,
Yeah.
come see our shows at the Comedy Festival.
Oh, yes,
They
absolutely.
are on sale and might start this weekend in Warrnambool.
Yes.
So come on down. And I sold out Ballarat and Geelong during the week.
See these shelves up
Yeah.
there? They used to be full of tickets. But then as soon as we started promoting them, started
they all
flying
just left.
off.
That's why the shelves empty.
They
'Cause I
flew off the
sold out-
shelves.
That was my, what did I say? Ballarat and Geelong show,
They
which
were
have sold
those
out.
shelves were full. Now they've flown
Yeah.
off the shelves. So
And Adelaide too, get your tickets because you seriously will miss out. People in Geelong will message me.
are they all deaf?
Yeah.
All your fans in Geelong
All
are
my
deaf.
fans.
Really?
We can't get.
Is that why every time you get on stage
Nah.
it's just silence
You know what?
in the room?
Whenever I check my message requests on Instagram, I want you all to know that's what I read.
and you're
It's just
still
people
selling
complaining.
tickets off
It's very rarely. It's sometimes really nice things.
Yeah.
It's 95% people complaining about things they had control over.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I missed out on tickets.
Your fault.
That doesn't sound like a me problem because they've been on sale for 6 weeks. I didn't even sell out very quickly. I'm not that successful.
I love that. Like, if you sell out
yeah.
day one, sure, complain.
Sure.
Maybe you're at work.
People have
Maybe you're
shit on.
busy. If you sell, and this happened with my first Saturday show sold
Yeah.
out. People were like, oh, I wanted to go to the Saturday. Did you? Because it was on sale for weeks.
Yeah, can't have wanted to go that much.
Nah.
Yeah.
But,
But
come.
in saying that, I do the same shit to people I like.
Yeah.
I will love a person. I'll go, I'm definitely going to that. I will not get a ticket until an hour before.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So, guys, get your tickets now. They are selling out. And after Luke's regional shows, both of us are coming to the Melbourne Comedy Festival. And both of our shows are getting close to selling out. So get your tickets now. loosespears.com, lukekidgel.com. We want to see you. We want to meet you.
Oh,
Let's
and
have some fun.
There's only 10 tickets left to Shepparton as well.
Ooh, very nice. Right. Now, obviously, the place that we're in is ridiculous, and you're right that like we're not like signed by Misfits, the YouTube group. There's a level above that. It's like the Illuminati, MMG, Misfits Management Group, and that is run by one man called Money Ryan.
Dude, Money Ryan is cashed up. He has this 2-story eagle sculpture. We'll check a photo in it here.
Now, you
Just
might
literally, it's like 20 meters away.
audio listeners might think, oh yeah, 2-story. They're exaggerating. Literally, he had to keep it in his backyard wrapped up under blankets because while he had the 2-story eagle, he didn't have a property
Dude.
with enough room to put a 2-story fucking eagle indoors.
Put it this way, the eagle wouldn't fit on our podcast set. It would hit the sides. The
Actually,
wings
it
would
wouldn't.
probably hit the sides.
Yeah, the camera over there, that's zoomed out as far as it goes. It wouldn't fit on camera, the
No.
eagle. That's how big it is. It's so big that it's bigger than me.
Yeah.
$30,000 eagle. And they were like, oh, yeah, look, we can't afford to get a jukebox for behind Luke. Sorry, boys.
Yeah.
Spend all their money on eagles.
Yeah, we had to pay for our guest couch.
Mm.
I like that we're complaining. These people have like put like 3 weeks, actually months of effort into
Yeah.
designing and making a set for free.
For free.
And we're just
And
like,
we're already complaining.
well, we had to buy a fucking guest couch.
One couch for complaining. But I think that's...
It was an $800 couch.
I think that's where we should go. I think that where we should
Oh,
go
this
is...
cost us $80 too.
What the fuck? Let's call Money Ryan. I think that that's where we should go together as a unit is to just turning into like really entitled, terrible people to work with,
I think so.
despite not having the level of success.
It's season
to back
3.
that up.
Our character arcs have to change.
Yeah.
We were like these kind of funny, kind of likable guys.
Can you stop saying
before that.
kind of funny, not funny, unfunny, I'm going to fall asleep? That's you don't have to say that we are funny, but you do have to stop saying that we're not funny.
Anyway, so we're these like kind of funny guys. And Devlin's here. Howdy,
Oh,
Devlin.
TikTok guy. Hey, go.
TikTok guy.
Yeah.
I haven't seen you in months. No,
No,
anyway, I saw you
okay,
on the
stay on
weekend.
track. Stay on track. You're
What was I
losing-
talking about?
I can't. The how you're not funny.
Oh, sure. I literally forgot what I was talking about.
I don't. Okay.
I'm gonna take a nap.
I was saying
See?
that I think that's where our character arc should go.
Oh
We should
yeah,
be
right. We should
really
become entitled assholes.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's sure. I'm thinking maybe I do like the name Money Ryan,
Yeah.
but can I pitch you another nickname for him?
Okay.
Can he be our personal ATM?
Ooh, that's
yeah,
good.
we just call him ATM,
we call him the ATM.
and we go, money, please.
How about we call him Money Ryan to his face in private and on the podcast in front of thousands of people? We call him our personal ATM on legs.
Great,
That's good.
a walking ATM.
That
He
is
That's what
great.
he is to us.
I think, guys.
No, he's actually a really nice guy.
He's a really nice guy.
With
We're
heaps
very
of
grateful
money
for the opportunity.
gonna
but,
milk.
But also, what we would really like to know from you guys, sound off in the comment section below. What do we ask Ryan for? Because he does have a lot of money, and we're in the studio. I reckon we have to wait 3 weeks before we ask for something. But I reckon the first thing we ask for, probably going to get it. If we come to Money Ryan and go, mate, for the show to really take off, we need this thing.
There was one thing that we have been talking about for years. Since radio days. We originally tried to get our radio bosses to buy it for us, and
But they said no.
It was no.
And then we went through about 3-4 different bosses. We
We've-
asked all of them the same thing. They all said no.
I forget how this even started, but we always thought that if we got this one particular item of clothing, it would overall increase the energy and vibe of our podcast
Yeah.
to the point where we will be an immediate success after we got the certain thing.
Yeah.
Should we reveal what it is? Because okay, you reveal it.
Okay. So what we really need, like, this is great. All right. This is like, okay, say your Money Ryan. Okay.
Sure.
All right. Hey man, how you going?
Cha-ching, what's up?
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Nice watch.
Thank
What's
you.
that?
That's a Rolex. It costs $30,000.
Wow.
Ignore my basketball shorts and my top with cheesel dust on it.
Yeah, okay. Oh, that's a bit difficult to ignore, but you're the boss.
Yes.
So, thanks for the set. Real nice.
all good.
How much did that cost you?
Not nearly as much as my eagle.
Oh, well, that's cool, man. So, we've been here for 3 weeks.
Sorry, I'm just going to take a call.
Oh.
Hello. All right, now 3 weeks later, because remember that one time he didn't reply to for 3 weeks?
That's right, because he is Money Ryan.
Yeah,
so,
yeah. All right,
he's-
so that's 3
he
weeks
giveth-
later.
He giveth, but he also ignoreth.
Yeah. We are gonna lose this set
Well,
by
hey.
the next episode.
Hey, Money Ryan, maybe answer your text, maybe answer your phone. He giveth, but which is great, and I'm very grateful. He giveth, but he also ignoreth,
He do
which
ignore.
is very annoyingeth.
Yeah, it fucking ideth.
Yeah. So I was thinking, I'm real grateful for the set. The show's going great, but you know what the show needs? We need some shark shorts. But not the type of shorts that you get from Kmart with sharks on them. I'm talking well-known, world-famous Japanese designer brand bathing bape shark shorts. Shorts, colourful camo purple pattern all over. Crotch region, shark mouth and teeth embroidered on shark shorts.
It looks like it kind of looks like the shark is your cock's turned into a shark biting.
You go like this,
Yes,
bam.
and you
Million
chomp.
views a podcast.
Sure.
You go like that, it's over.
We have wanted these shark shorts for us, just for the show,
Yeah, for years.
since like 2017.
Yeah. They
And
might not even be sold anymore, which might drive up the price.
we will never pay for them ourselves because
No.
they're quite expensive. They're designer shorts.
I believe when we were looking at them in 2017, so they could be more now, I think they were $350 each.
Oh, that's not that. That's not that. We
Well,
spent
not for
more on
Money
our guest
Ryan.
couch.
Yeah, well, that's true.
Well, true. Then it shouldn't be a problem.
All right, well then I'll text him 3 weeks from now. If we get a response, it'll probably be a yes.
Great.
But as we know,
He do ignore it.
he giveth, but he also ignoreth.
Yeah. All right. Well, we should ask him for those shark shorts.
I think, you know what? Next episode, let's test Ryan on the episode live. Let's call him, see if he answers. What's your
okay.
bets?
Um,
I have faith in Ryan, Money Ryan. I reckon he will answer.
20% chance of that happening.
Really?
Yeah, 1 in 5.
1 in 5? All right.
So
So if we call him every episode for 5 episodes, one of them he'll answer.
yeah.
Okay.
Well, actually, I don't
But-
have confidence of that.
Is that annoying?
Yes.
Yes?
Let's do it.
Great.
Um,
Okay, listen to the next 5 episodes. We will call Ryan every single
Dude,
episode.
they are going to regret this so hard.
This is radio all over again, where we were on our best behavior during negotiations, when we met them,
Yeah.
when the idea was brought up. As soon as we're in, we're already talking about calling him, trashing his t-shirt.
It's not even what we do in the air. Like on the air, sure, this is disrespectful. It's
But at least it's content.
yes.
Yeah.
And you can always say that, oh, we were kidding around. It's all for the show.
Yeah.
We're not.
Good joke.
Thank you. Another one. Another. But the stuff we do off air is by far more annoying. They're literally supposed to be shooting an ad now, but they've had to delay their shooting because we spent 2 hours today singing the Wiggles.
Yeah, yeah, and that is disrespectful, especially because over there the Misfits set makes them heaps of money.
So much cash.
Over here, the Luke and Lewis set exclusively costs them money.
Dead weight. This part of this is in the red. This section.
Oh, so it looks orange and grey. The set's actually red.
Yes.
It's really, really red.
Negative.
It's so red that Ruben, who's colorblind, can't see it.
Yeah,
He's sitting all the way over there going, where the fuck am I? In the red.
Yeah.
You're deep in the red.
Yeah, but aren't you also red green color, Brian?
Yeah, that's correct.
Yeah, so even once we get into positives, he will not be able to see
He would
the
be
set.
the worst accountant.
But before we move on, we just a quick update because we did say that we'd have our uniform Heelys.
Yes.
So I wanted to get Heelys for the whole team.
Because all around here is this big, like, think luxury car dealership.
So much space.
Beautiful, smooth, shiny stone floors. Perfect for a pair of Heelys.
Open plan, ready to shred on. Just all you got to do, boom, kick up on your heels, and then you are zooming along.
Yeah.
We wanted to
save
make
so
a
much time.
splash because it's
Yeah.
like, all right, new workplace.
Yeah.
And very clearly, I don't know a lot of these people.
Yeah.
So how can I make a good first impression?
Yeah.
I roll on in, quite literally.
Wait, you want to make a good first impression? Should we re-record this episode? because I would think that a lot of them, the Misfits, and then the people involved in the Misfits,
We'll
management
check out
business
this one.
Will be like, oh man, it's our first ever podcast that we've taken on outside of the Misfits podcast. What do the boys sound like? We should check them out, and then maybe we'll get our first text back from Money Ryan.
Yeah.
Going, don't come in. I've changed the codes.
Yeah. Consider yourselves ignoreth. And you know what I've just realized as well?
Yeah.
This will be the only one they'll listen to.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, because there'll be a lot of interest. Like this will be like the episode that it's like, oh, we'll see what the boys' new set's like, and they will not be coming back for season 3, episode 2.
But okay, look, I would like to say to any members of Misfits management, if you are listening to this and you are unimpressed,
Give us money.
I would just like to say, sucked in, and you can't take it down. We're in.
We're in.
Yeah, so great.
Yeah.
Cool.
My nuts are firmly planted on this couch. And speaking of nuts,
What?
mine are smooth as hell
Good.
because our sponsors are Manscaped.
Manscape.com. Shave your nuts. Ladies, shave your puss.
Yep.
With Manscape.com. The best lawnmower 3.0 personal groomer in the business. Well, the only one, actually, because that's trademark.
Yeah.
And it's a TM. There are no other Manscaped 3.0s. But I will also say, in comparison to other personal groomers, shit's on them.
They do not compare. It's if you want to trim that bush of yours, we can help you out. Use our code SOUNDOFF20 for 20% off and free shipping.
That's a deal. And it helps our show. And we need the money because
We
they
might get
spent
sued
some money.
after this. You know, I'm not sure of what we've said as defamation, but it's also not defamation.
True.
No, I don't think we've said anything that will lose them money.
No,
other than buy a shark shorts.
I think that this could potentially lose the money.
Sure.
Not the content on the show, just this.
That's not our fault. That's just a bad investment.
And that happens all the time, and that's business, baby.
It is.
Yeah, and there's nothing we can do about that. We're creators. We don't handle the business. You know? We're just salesmen.
Yeah.
You know? You know what we've done? I watched the movie The Big Short, where it was where all of these like salespeople and banks were giving out dodgy home loans to people they knew couldn't recoup. I see a lot of, similarities between us and the loan sharks. All these people were convincing these other people to loan them money, knowing they couldn't pay it back. Guess what we've done?
What?
We got a whole set. Yeah, well, the show will fucking as soon as we get an orange wall, the show's gonna fucking through the roof.
Do you reckon?
Yeah.
Oh, that's what we told them.
That's what we told them. And on record, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. No, guys, we are very grateful, and we do think the show is going to fucking rock it up because you know what? Now
We should have said that 40 minutes ago.
they've already turned it off and they're calling Ryan. He's not answering, but once they get through, it's all over
In
for us.
3 weeks, it's going to be over. When Ryan stop ignoring them.
Yeah. But no, we feel we're so grateful and we're really excited about this because we're in like not a shithole for the first time ever.
It's
If you are
crazy.
new to the show,
It's the best garage I've ever been in.
it's such a good garage that you would walk in here and not go, this is a garage.
Yeah.
Like you would like the old studio, I had to convince a lot of people that it wasn't a garage.
But
you
we had
walk
to,
in here.
We had to convince Radio Mike it wasn't a crack den.
Yeah.
I had to tell him to come in, and he went, "Are you sure?" And I went, "Yeah, this is his house."
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that this might be big call, but I think this might be the first place we've ever recorded in where we're unlikely to walk outside and see someone getting arrested. Because even around the radio, it was surrounded by housing commission. There were cops
Yeah.
everywhere. At the old warehouse place, it was literally the brothel capital of Melbourne.
You had to call the cops on a Nazi once.
Yeah, literally. I know a lot of people are like, oh, a Nazi. No, I'm talking like walking around the streets with a swastika armband on, looking in business windows and leaving duffel bags outside type Nazi.
Yep.
And so that's where we've come from. And then we were in Frankston, which is, less Nazis, but still probably, I think we'd all agree, objectively worse. And now we're here,
Yeah.
which is great.
Yeah. And awful for you that you live in a place still.
Yeah.
It's all fun
Yeah,
to
you've
celebrate
left
this.
Frankston.
We've all left.
Yeah.
You are still there.
I'm in the thick of it, baby.
Yeah.
I'm going to be one of those rappers that never leaves Compton despite how much money they've made.
Can we do our favorite segment?
Yes, please.
We didn't do it last week on the show, and I'm fiending for a Do You Know.
All right.
Now, for new listeners, there may be anyone new, maybe watching or tuning in. It's a segment that is essentially based around a joke format that we absolutely love. Mm-hmm. It did actually, someone pointed out, break one of the rules you set on the show once, which was no rhyming segments. I think what you meant was the name, because we banned Mike's Hikes.
Yeah.
And then you said, we're going to put an end to rhyming segments.
I say loophole, it was rhyming segment titles because
yes.
I think the rule we decided was Radio Mike, our old button pusher at the radio, kept coming up with segments that were just rhymes of his name.
Yeah.
And we had to really put the foot down and say, just because it rhymes with your name doesn't mean it's good.
Yeah, just because bike rhymes with Mike, it doesn't mean you should do a cycling segment on the show.
Yeah. Which he did try to
He
do.
did try and push that.
And that flopped. So this is not a rhyming segment, but it is a segment that has a lot of rhymes. This is...
Wait. I've got one ready.
Okay.
For the intro.
Ready? This is...
I forgot it though. Oh, okay.
And by the way, you can send these in, record yourself, and write it in the email to lukeandlewis5@gmail.com. This is Do You Know?
Hey guys,
Yeah.
do you know?
Andrew O'Keefe.
Yeah, I've heard of them.
Oh, bit slow.
Tell me
but
more.
Andrew O'Keefe.
Boys, if Andrew O'Keefe was a Pokemon situated off the coast of Cairns, would he be Sandshrew on Reef?
Yeah. I reckon he would.
He would.
Sandshrew on Reef.
Yeah.
I think he would. Absolutely.
Yeah.
We've had some come in from a listener here.
By the way, this is our only listener submission one for this week because we made an executive decision because they were a bit shit. The ones that were sent in.
Look, I will say, they don't have to be filthy. Like
They're all just gross.
Just because they're filthy doesn't mean they're funny. We've had a couple of filthy ones that were funny,
Yeah.
but taking someone's name and putting the word rape in it, it's just not really a joke.
It's not
you know?
good.
And Keelan's laughing because he's heard about 25 of those. So just think with your head, is this funny or is this just me changing the name to be something fucked?
Yes. But I do really like, I did like Kurt Cobain Hurt My Brain. Like, that's a banger.
But it's intelligent,
Sure.
you know? It's got a lot of
For our
brains in
show,
it.
yeah.
A lot of brains in that.
Yeah, great. This one came in, this is our only listener one. We haven't heard it.
Let's see.
Who's it sent in by?
My name is Jeff. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did he?
All right, we'll beep that.
All right.
Because you have to beep it twice because I've just said it again.
My name is Jeff.
Time?
3 times.
Jeff.
4 times.
My name is Jeff.
This one was sent in by...
Then that is enough.
My name is Jeff.
Okay.
Jeff.
Hey, do you know Neilco?
What the fuck is that?
My name is Jeff.
What that? Well, I know that we're recording in a fuck den, but that hey was so horny that I don't want to hear the rest of it.
Oi. Can I do my impression?
Yeah.
Hey.
Listen to this.
Hey, do you,
What the fuck is that?
All right, let's get to it. Hear him out. Hear him out.
All right.
Ignore the horny hey.
hey, do you know Neilco?
Yeah, I've heard of him.
If he was a mechanic, would he be heal my new car?
That not only was that, I've now realized that guy was not horny. That was him. That's got to be recorded at 3 a.m. Mum's asleep, and he doesn't want her to know that he's recording dumb do you know jokes for a fucking podcast in a fuck den.
Neil car. What was it? Neil car might heal my car.
He'll. I don't
Someone
know.
heal my car.
Hey, do you know Neilco?
Yeah, I've heard of him. Comedian, good
If he was
bloke.
a mechanic, would he be heal my new car?
No, he wouldn't, because let me tell you why. Because new does not rhyme with hat, does it?
No, it doesn't.
And also car and car, same word.
Yeah.
So I think that one, and I don't want to, look, I appreciate you
it's a great-
contributing. I appreciate him contributing to the show, but I am going to have to be honest with this, man. You were put in because Keelan thought your voice was funny.
Yeah.
And Keelan, great choice.
It's It's no Jason Ackermanis, gay son, touch my knackers. That's for sure.
No.
Which was my personal favorite so far. And I don't think anyone's topped that, but we'd love to hear, your new suggestions.
Now, we do have some.
We
You've
were
come up
running
with
a little
some.
bit light today for this segment. I've got one.
Yeah.
Have you got one? You do yours first.
I have a bad one.
Because
Okay.
you're only
None of
saying
them
it's
one.
bad because you went way too hard on that guy.
Yeah, okay, look, just lower your standards, but I do have one. Hey, Luke, you know the world famous band Short Stack?
Yeah.
Yep. They've just returned, thanks to Keelan.
Crazy. We talked about him on our show last week, and then the day later, they released a new song. I think we manifested it.
Oh, yeah. Well, mate, if Short Stack, the world famous band Short Stack, was really obsessed with the smell of men's testicles, would they be called Snort Sack?
That's a good one. I think that's good. And that's the standard.
Yeah, that is a
Yeah,
standard.
I actually have one because we've been talking a lot about short stack recently behind the scenes, and Keelan's been playing a lot of short stack. Where did Keelan go? I'll be honest, Keelan, he's getting a charger. I wrote this one purely for your entertainment. So I'll come back. Okay. Because I know Keelan's the only one who'll know the person. Boys, do you know Sean Divney? Yeah. But he's the singer from Short Stack.
okay, yeah, all right.
Well, boys, if he was a sea-dwelling crustacean that stabbed people from the waist down, would he be a prawn chiverney?
Yeah, you know what?
He probably would.
Yeah, I think he would.
Great.
Yeah, great.
I think that wraps up this week's segment. Oh, you've got one? Thank God.
I've got one.
Ruben.
Hey, you know that new show, One Division?
One Division, yeah,
One
Marvel.
Division, yeah.
Marvel.
Do you reckon if it was instead a governmental agency specializing in sexual fluid, it would be Cum Division?
Yeah, I think it would. I think it
Correct.
would. Cum Division. Yeah, very good. Cum Division. Incredible stuff. Well, that's guys. Send them into lukeandlewis5@gmail.com. Send us a video and we'll put it in the video.
Yeah.
But make sure you write it down so Keelan can read it so he doesn't waste his time.
And
listening to all
also,
of it.
thank you very much for, I will not say the name again, for sending in
Yeah.
that in.
I would just say, I don't mean to trash that guy, but I would just say.
No, you definitely meant it.
Oh, sorry. I meant to trash the guy, but I will say for future reference, if recording the thing is going to make your mum wake up until you go to bed, maybe just do it tomorrow. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, just do it tomorrow. It's all good.
You wanted to talk about Keelan's Twitter?
Oh, yeah. So this is another thing that with the MMG and Misfits and Money Ryan, that's obviously really important. You and I have met Ryan.
Yeah.
And we've got on great. And
Great
despite
guy.
you bluffing your way through every conversation, pretending that you knew all of the Misfits, when he asked you, do you know all 6 members of
He
the Misfits
never
and their
asked
names?
me that.
Luke was like, yes, and I could name them if you asked me. And luckily, he just took your word for it.
Yeah.
But now that I've tested you, you'll nail it.
Yeah.
So obviously, we've met Ryan and we get on with Ryan.
Wasn't one of the guys' names Creamy something? Creamy Soda or something? Mick, was it Mick Creamy?
It's McCreamy Soda.
Cool.
Yeah. Now,
Is that actually like on the Macca's menu?
no, McCreamy is his name. I don't know why that's his name, but that is his name.
Oh, that's like not the stage name?
No, that's not his real fucking name.
Oh.
Who would name
That's what
their
I was
son McCreamy?
That's why I was like, oh, that's fucked.
Man. No, they.
Because I would have walked up to him and be like, what's up, McCreamy?
Now, Keelan, who's our editor, and Ruben, who also edits on the show, they haven't met any of the boys in charge of MMG, the management group. They haven't made a first impression. However, this happened.
Wait till you get those Heelys, though. On the way.
This happened today, and I just wanted to know whether or not we should take disciplinary action. Keelan, our editor, who represents us, is fair to say, he has a small following that is almost purely from us. So I would say that he represents us and reflects on us poorly.
Are you about to talk about a recent thing he's done on Twitter?
Yes.
Because I've got the thing he posted last week. It's not something he posted last week?
Oh, this is his most recent
Okay.
tweet. So if you've got older stuff, go ahead, because we can really grill this.
Before
man.
I get into this, can you agree, Keelan, just on the record here, that you do represent the show?
Yes.
Like you are
Absolutely.
a reflection of our brand
Yeah.
and what we stand for.
Yeah.
So you know that And did you find that out today, or have you known that?
I've known that for 3 years.
Yeah, okay. I'm just checking because some of the things you tweet
because
are strange.
4 days ago you tweeted BRB sending James Charles pictures of my hole.
Now,
and he tagged James Charles.
Yeah. Now, one, mate, too old for you. Two, that doesn't represent us very well. Would you say that that's something that Luke or I would do?
No, but
No, we do it in private. I wouldn't tweet about it. I just send him pictures of
you
my
guys
hole.
did find it funny.
Look, it was funny. This one from a little.
By the way, the tweet after that is just, I just shit myself. What the fuck do you do when I'm not around? Poo.
And then the tweet after that, which was so horrendous, I had to step in and respond to. He said, "Be bloody grateful if you have toilet paper now. Roughly this time last year, I went 2 weeks without wiping my ass. My shower got a good workout." Now, I saw that. I saw the other ones, but when I saw this, I had to intervene. I felt it was my moral obligation to say something. I said, I can read these, yeah? I see all of them. Just to let him know that I read all of this, and maybe it would make him a little bit embarrassed. Did it?
No, it was funny. And that's why I
Was
posted
it true?
Yeah, no, I didn't wipe my ass for 2 weeks. That's 100% true.
Well, that's fine.
What?
Yeah.
He didn't wipe his ass for 2 weeks during the toilet paper drought.
I remember
What did you do? Just shower.
showered, didn't shit, or eventually the last week, I got baby wipes.
So you didn't think that like day one?
No,
You didn't think of an alternative?
I was going to Coles and Woolies every day for 2 weeks, and then the last week I found out there was a 24-hour Coles like 20 minutes from me, so I went there, and at 3 a.m. I picked up baby wipes.
Okay, yeah, but that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that if I found out that I wasn't going to have toilet paper in my house, my first thought would be, what can I use
What's
that's
an
less
alternative?
good?
No, this is serious. I couldn't find anything to wipe my ass for
Not
2
even
weeks.
baby wipes?
Not even baby wipes.
Oh, okay.
But I was going to KFC a lot at the time, and they come with serviettes. And wet serviettes.
You were, for a
Hang
minute...
on, you were wiping your ass with a refresher towel.
Hang on, but does that mean that you had to choose after KFC between greasy fingers or a greasy ring?
The 11 shits and spices.
A greasy hole is what I call it.
Oh, wow.
Disgusting. It's going to be greasy on the way in or on the way out. Your choice.
You know who suffered the most out of this? James Charles.
So that's all. That's disgusting, but fine. It was this one that made me go, as someone who represents the show, I feel like this is going to start having some negative consequences. Because Keelan puts out this tweet today while we're setting up the studio. So obviously a lot of Misfits people are paying attention to us. He says, "Can I post my hole on Twitter?" At verified. Tags verified for some reason. I respond, yes. And then Money Ryan sees that tweet and follows Keelan. So that's your first impression.
Does he even follow me?
No.
No, because I don't tweet about my butthole. I should probably start.
Ryan just likes whole content.
Well, then maybe we've turned it around. This first half of the
Maybe we
episode,
should be thanking him.
the first half of the episode might piss Money Ryan off a little bit, but once he, in 3 weeks when he gets to the second half, he's going to love it.
Oh, man.
You're welcome.
No, thank you.
Thanks, mate. And you know what? I'm glad that's your first impression. And I think this was a pretty good first impression of our show if a lot of listeners have tuned in for the very first time.
We definitely nailed the energy.
Oh, yeah. So this is Luke and Lewis.
Different sets, same level of disrespect.
That's right. So stick around, guys. We're super grateful, and we
it's
joke
gonna be
around a
sick.
lot, but we are so grateful to Misfits, and we're incredibly grateful to you guys who support the show. All the supporters on Patreon. We still don't get paid for this. All of the money goes to Keelan and Ruben. Keelan gets paid to post whole tweets and make our show. And just, everything on the set, other than the set
You know
itself.
how you used to
is
say
our
all the money goes back into the hole? It goes back into
the whole content.
Yeah, whole content.
So basically, any support you guys give us on Patreon can now, instead of what we were going to use it to figure out a space and rent and a set. Now it's going to go into content. So the show's going to be even better, grow even faster, and we're super stoked to have new people on board, old people still with us. And if there is anything to share, it's this episode. We want as many eyes as possible on our brand new set. So all the OGs, put it in your group chat, send it to a friend. Just tell them, did you see Luke and Lewis got a new set? Check out the episode. It's really funny. We really appreciate that. And if you're new, you've come here from that, welcome, stick around. Heaps more whole content on the way.
Fuck yeah. I don't know what I want to say.
Wrap it up, mate. Fuck, man. I did such a good... There we go. Luke and Lewis forever. Thank you very much. We'll talk to you on Thursday.